Hello everyone, welcome to a new video of Cringe. Today we're gonna review, no we're not gonna review, we're gonna look at my fucking things, yeah, my drawings. So, oh yeah, gotta do this still. Yeah, so I wanna talk about my drawings. This is the wrong one. I mean, this is technically one of the ones I wanna show you, but I gotta start from the beginning, shouldn't I? Okay. So, I already showed you guys and you probably don't remember because you probably haven't watched the video. But I already showed you guys the Newlerd and Alice drawing, but I never showed you him colored. So here he is now. So here I want to show the original. This is the original Newlerd and Alice drawing. There's Alice in the bottom, and there's Newlerd. He's saying good day. His face is way too big, and his head is way too big. His arms are way too skinny back then. He had kind of a whoosh there, but it didn't really flow as much as I wanted it to. The new one, it's more floppy now, and he's a smaller head and a smaller face instead of a gigantic face. It looks kind of creepy. It's more small and calm. He's not as creepy. And there's Alice in the bottom. I also have a drawing that shows her in more detail because she's very small. Look at that, there's leaves, and it's not focusing. Sorry. Oh, let me try to focus. There you go. Alright, that's cool though, right? They all come from a world called Hollowdale. I don't really tell you guys about these stories, but I have a lot of stories. Like, I bet you know who this character is, and what he's from, and what the comics are from, and shit. And what, like, I don't tell you guys anything, which kind of sucks. I'm planning on like making a comic about this guy, because he really deserves to be heard. I feel like he deserves, like, you guys deserve to hear about him. There's Alice in the same drawing, but like, well, not same drawing, but they're supposed to be in the same location as the last drawing, but from a different angle, so now you can see more detail. Yay. Obviously, her name is based off of Alice in Wonderland, because the whole story of Newlerd and Alice kind of reminds me of Alice in Wonderland, so it's kind of an obvious nod. But, oh my god, sorry, I zoomed up like crazy. Okay, so this, well, you can read it on your own. I don't have to read for you. So yeah, this is Sarah, obviously. She's supposed to be more rosy color instead of, like, pink. She's supposed to be a lot darker, but I didn't have the right color pencils and shit to color her at the time. I mean, I tried to make her darker. I got, like, another color pencil and started drawing over it, and they made it a lot darker, but not as dark as I wished. But it's still good enough. I also kind of like how there's green spots are here, and it kind of looks a little pinkish purple. So, green and purple, Barney much. Anyways, so that's a rattlesnake. I didn't really tell you guys about these characters. Okay, so Newlerd here is a character from a world called Hollowdale, where they all control, like, a bunch of rules and other things that connect to the human world. Anything, literally anything you can think of, they can control that part of like, anything. So, if you see, like, I don't know, like, literally anything you can think of, someone in that universe controls it. Like, Newlerd here, he controls the happy parts of Halloween, and his brother Genocide controls the dark parts of Halloween. But doesn't mean they all have to resemble that part. All because they have these roles doesn't mean, oh, I guess this guy is like this because that's what he works with. He does this type of stuff. No. Like, one guy could be like a person who takes care of, like, the peaceful parts of the world, but he could be like a murderer in his personal time. Doesn't matter. Same thing with Genocide. Genocide kills people, but he just doesn't really do much like that for Halloween stuff. Halloween stuff, he makes scary stuff, but he doesn't exactly kill people on Halloween or anything. But on his own time, he kills people. That's why they call him Genocide, and he got arrested for it. Anyways, so Sarah here protects the dungeons they have, and, like, the tunnels they have. She patrols around there, but that's not her job. I mean, it is kind of like her assignment thing, but, like, her main job is to control, like, love, I guess. Now this guy I haven't really fucking decided yet. I'm not really sure yet. I'll talk about him later, but this is George. I haven't really talked about him, but he's supposed to be, like, the more, like, oh, I'm always happy about everything kind of guy. And she's the person who's always excited about everything. She is, like, ready for adventure. And Newlerd is always a guy who's just like, I'm ready for anything. Like, they're kind of all positive, basically, except for this guy. So here's the original drawing of Genocide. I never realized before, but Genocide has kind of a huge face, doesn't he? I know it's kind of blurry, but I don't know, I'm trying to focus. There you go, it's better, right? So here's what he says in the original. I'll read it for you because my handwriting back then is kind of bad. It says, human, haven't seen one before. Okay, it's too bad you have to die now. Which is funny because I drew this at school. I forgot what I originally wrote here, so I wrote something new on the original one. I wrote something new on the remastered version, but it was still kind of similar to the original, which I thought was really cool. Also, the original I drew Alice in the bottom. I didn't do that for the new one, but yeah. So here's the weapon. Here's the shoes, the face, the poison bottle, and now here's the new one. There, this is a human in Hollowdale. This is going to be an interesting kill. Like, I like how they both said a human in the beginning. And there he is, his golden weapons, his shoes with the little knife on the bottom, and his knife there, I guess, and then his face, and then there's his poison bottle. Alice is not there, though. The reason why is because he's way too close. The original one, I had him like more spaced out in the paper, so there's room for other shit, so I added Alice in there. But this one, it's more centered, and I couldn't really fit her in there. Because he's more looking out towards there, right? So in order for Alice to be there, she would need to be like over here, but I didn't have enough room for that. She would have just, been off the frame, so I decided to just leave it like that. But here's, this part's going to be kind of weird because it's like a personal thing, but if you look closely, you might be able to see some hidden things in the background. Like this. There's Puppy laying on his back upside down. There's Puppy sitting down right there. There's Puppy just sitting up straight right here. There's his head. There's the ears. There's the tail. There's the feet. There's the arms. Well, technically they're both all legs, but whatever. I'm pretty sure there's a bunch more, but some of them are kind of blended in. Like this one. This Puppy face right there. He's laying down. You guys can't really see, but on the bottom of all these, it says, "I miss you." And the reason why is because on the back of this drawing, I have another bunch of drawings of Puppy saying, "I miss you" on the bottom. And it's because, at the time, this is before the breakup. Before Kitten broke up with me, and I was really upset. I was saying, I miss you over and over on a bunch of my drawings in the background. And I never talked about this in my old videos, but yeah, I did shit like this a lot. I did this. I put stuff in the background of my drawings. Which is really cool, actually. It was a cool effect. It's cool to see, like, oh, there's this drawing, but then if you look closely, you can see another drawing. Like, I had one like that about derp. You can see, like, a picture of something, but, like, in the background, you can see derp. It was like the picture of the monster character I created, but in the background, if you look closely, you can see derp. It wasn't depressing. That one wasn't depressing. This one is, because it's basically just me crying for help, because back then I was so depressed. Like, my channel became depressing at the start, because at the start of my videos, I never, like, in my first couple of videos, I never talked. And the reason why is because I was so depressed that whenever I made a video of me actually talking like this in one of my videos, I would cry. I would really cry. And I couldn't make a video like this, so I had to make a video of just me recording my screen instead, so that you guys won't be able to see how sad I was on camera. Because it was really bad. It was really bad. Eventually I got over it. But the funny thing is, I finally got, the nerve to do it right after Kim broke up with me, which is kind of ironic, and you'd think that would be even worse. But no, I decided to man up. I was like, whatever, let's do this. I started making my first couple of videos like this, and I was talking about my original comic. Like, oh, there's a Brian Leonard comic, it's Brian Leonard, the superhero, and there's Derp, and there's Barney, and Roadman, all these characters and stuff. And I started talking about that. But the thing is, I made that video, like, really right after she broke up with me. So I was really good at pretending, wasn't I? Like, back then I faked it. I faked my happiness. Like, yeah, I'm happy. Look at me. I'm so happy. Look at this comic. Look at these drawings. I was so depressed. I wanted to die. But I never showed you guys that, and I kind of feel bad. So, hey, you guys know a little bit more about me. Do I still do that? Not really. I mean, now, no, not really. I mean, now I feel fine. Not perfectly fine. Obviously, there are some moments where I just feel down. But, I mean, it's not that bad. Not anymore. But trust me, I would prefer things to be back the way they used to be. Back in 2017, that was my year. Well, 2016 was a lot better, actually. But 2017 had a lot of good moments. Like me confessing to Kitten, and me... Actually, I was about to say me asking out Kitten, but no, Kitten's the one who asked me out. So that was cute. We had so many memories. I fucking miss her. I don't know why she left. I actually don't know why. I won't ask her one day. But I asked her in one of the videos. I said, hey, Kitten, I want to ask you a question. And I said, bye, at the end of the video. She never responded after that, so I guess she just watched my videos. Which kind of sucks, because that means I can't talk to her. She's gone now. Well, that sucks, but yeah, I hope you like the drawings. Sorry that kind of went a little personal at the end, but I mean, I want you guys to know more about me. Because I don't talk to you about this type of stuff. I want you guys to know. Like, I really made a venting video once and just deleted it. I might make one on the 9th, because the 9th is the day that she broke up with me. I think. Or it's probably the 11th. Between there. I don't know. But I want to make a venting video. Not the kind of video you think where I'm just crying and stuff. It might happen though, to be honest, because if I'm talking about Ken too much, it's probably going to make me cry or something, but yeah. Oh, and the funny thing is, someone said at school, said, "Oh my god, is that a donut? Is that a donut snake?" I was like, I get it, but no, it's not. I didn't say anything, but I was thinking that in my head. I was like, it's not, but that's funny. But yeah, I really like drawing, because it's fun to get stuff off my mind and show people who these characters are. That's the reason why I started drawing. Did you know, back then, the reason why is because I was desperate? I was desperate to let people know about my characters. Because I was so entertained by all these characters and stuff, I had it all stuck in my head, and no one else knew what they looked like. And I was so freaked out by that thought. And I was like, one day I'm going to die, and no one's going to know about this. No one's going to know about all these characters I created. So I started freaking out, started making really bad drawings. My drawings back then were so bad, like it was just a circle for a head, and like sticks for arms and stuff. Eventually I got a lot better. Look at that. I mean, look at this. This is amazing. So I'm just so proud of how I started out, you know, because back then it was so crappy. Like this is the best I can do back then. This is not one of the old drawings, but this type of stuff that I could only do. I couldn't really make it any more detailed. And then I started to be able to do stuff like this. I mean, this is kind of basically the same thing, but like at least I have more personality in the drawings, and at least I can make something detailed or something like this. There you go, detail. Look at that. Or this that's simple, but also kind of detailed, but not really. Or this. Like, look at that. That's so cute. Back then I could only do stuff like that. So it's great how I improved so well, and now I can just start drawing whatever character I want, and it'll turn out the way I want. It's not going to be like, oh, well, it could have been better, but hey, I mean, I got to get out into the world because I want everyone to know these characters. Like, no, you guys know who they are now. And you don't really know who they are, but you know what they look like and stuff. At least I'll be remembered. I hope I'll be able to write about them soon. To be honest, I kind of want to become a writer, but at the same time I want to be an artist, and I want to be a singer, so I'm like, I don't think there's any job that has all those three, so unless I want to get more than one job, but I don't know. So I'm going to have to pick one. Writer, singer, or artist. Probably an artist, because you can write and do art at the same time. There's a job for that, but I don't think there's one for singing. And writing and blah blah. But yeah. So I'm just trying to make sure I didn't forget anything in this video. Because it's so annoying when I forget something that I have to make another video after talking about this one thing. Alright, but I'm pretty sure I covered everything. Yep. Oh, wait. I don't think I mentioned this. Got a new marker. Yeah, well, technically it's a pen, because that's what it says there, but here's my original one. It wore out over time. It lasted me 2 years, so this is really good. I like Sharpies. There's the new one. It's basically the same thing, but new design. Like, it has, like, different paint. It's not the same thing on the side anymore, but it's literally the exact same thing. Just, you know, well, at least that's what it looks like. I'm not sure there's like some little details on the inside or something that are different, but it's basically the same thing, but different on the outside. But, yeah, okay, I'm gonna go now. Bye, everyone.